Hi, my friends in Genuine Human Connections. It's Elaine here on a gorgeous Sunday morning in the U.S. coming to you live. Wait, you got to see this. Coming to you live from the loading dock at the back of my gym. If anybody is joining me live, please don't hesitate to let me know that you can hear me. It's a little windy over here. I'll tell you in a second why I came out to the loading dock. And why you're not getting it, you have a little bit of trees over there, but why you're not getting my normal gorgeous view when I'm here in the Colorado Rockies. Excuse me, hang on a second. I just gotta shift my phone a little bit. It's gonna turn it off. There we go. Hey Erin, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I was just, while we're waiting for others to join, I was just letting everybody know that the gorgeous view they get today is the loading dock. Hi Chris, how you doing? It's the loading dock out back of my gym. And there's a reason why I came out here. I know it's hilarious, but you get some little trees. There's a little taste of the Rockies over there in the corner, but you can probably hear the traffic. There's a little bit of wind going on, but you know, if you followed any of my live streams, you know that my inspiration many times comes to me while I'm working out at the gym. I get those endorphins flowing. I do like to listen to some motivational, like some Abraham Hicks, that kind of stuff while I'm doing my warm-up, and it generally never fails that I get my inspiration. And what I will often do is then I'll either go to the note section of my phone or I carry a little notebook with me and I quick scribble down all the things that come into my head while I'm working out. The only thing that happens with that though is that that's like the energy dissipates. As soon as I write it down, I've got it and I know what I want to do and I know where I'm going next, but the immediate inspiration to share it with the world kind of fades a little bit. So I decided right now today, I was on the elliptical inside the gym when someone contacted me about a health issue with their pet, and I knew immediately that I needed to go live. I knew right away that I had to come on, and so Genuine Human Connections was my first place to go. I knew I had to come live. There's no really place private in the gym that people can't hear me, and I'm going to try to keep this to the 10-minute thing, but I did not want to, you know, do this in the middle of the gym. So out here I came to the only place where I had some privacy, the loading dock at Anytime Fitness. So here we go. Melissa, thank you so much for your post last night. Look, I can't promise there won't be tears. I don't even have a tissue, so we'll be doing this. Your post about realizing what it is that lights you up, what it is that is your true calling. As most of you know, if you're new to watching me, you don't know, so I'll just share this with you. I am an animal Reiki teacher. I'm an animal Reiki teacher and an animal Reiki practitioner. So I offer treatments to animals who are ill, treatments to animals who are in transition, treatments to animals who are having issues with anxiety, depression, any kind of issue that a person might be having with their pet. I also work with animals in rescues, sanctuaries, and zoos. So animals in captivity. It's actually one of my zones of genius. We'll talk about that another time, because the zone of genius that clearly appeared to me today and made itself more abundantly clear is working with humans and their fur babies when their animal is in a state of transition. And this is why I'm going to cry a little bit. I have not shared this with anyone. Over the past couple months, the animals that have come into my life, so if we live by law of attraction, which I feel so connected to the universe, I feel so connected to everyone on Genuine Human Connections, to our private group, Together We Rise, in our Facebook Live, everything. I just feel this amazing connection. I don't know where I was going with that. I got off on a tangent. So, I believe that I am truly connected to the universe. And when I practice Reiki in the morning, Reiki it's meant for stress relief and for relaxation, but it's also designed as a pure form of loving healing. And sometimes that healing comes in the form of transition. Over the past couple months, the animals that I invite into my space, I invite every animal into my space. Every morning I practice Reiki, I do a meditation, I calmly open a space of love and compassion and invite any animal who needs my services to join me. Hi Shamira, how are you? Thank you so much. And the animals who have recently, over the past month or two, come into my experience are animals who are in transition, And the message that they send to me is that they are in need of transition, that they are ready to transition, but they are feeling obligated to stay because of their human being, and they know that the pain that will be with their human being. And so they stay, and they come to me, they've reached out to me, and I know this is woo-woo, I get it, but they do reach out to me. They reach out to me and ask for help with themselves and their human in making the transition. So there have been 3 animals most recently. 3 dogs in particular that have reached out to me for help, and it has been the most beautiful experience I can ever describe. What I do are a couple sessions with the animal who's ready to be in transition. I open a space for them. I tell them it's okay. I promise that I'll be working with their human, and then I do the same thing with their human companion. I open that space of love and compassion, and I teach them the meditation that I do with their animal. I encourage them to every single day open that space of their own, because there is nothing more important to that animal than their relationship with their human companion. I'm sorry for this wind. So I teach the human companion how to open that space. Every morning, they share that space with their animal, letting them know they are loved, they are safe, they are free to transition. I know this is hard for the human companion to say, it's okay to go, it's okay to leave, because the relationship with that animal never ends. The 2 animals that have already transitioned that I've worked with, sorry for the woo-woo guys, I can still feel them. I know that they are now just part of the bigger universe. Their sense of love now is not just one animal, it's everywhere. And they can keep that relationship with their human, excuse me, I'm running. They can keep that relationship with their human companion even after their transition. So the person who reached out to me this morning has an animal now who's ready to transition. I've already shared Reiki space with that animal, and now it's time to share Reiki space with that human. When they're ready. They reached out to me this morning to say they're ready. So we will do that. And the other thing that I do besides share that space is I accompany the human companion if they decide to use veterinary care as the means of transition. I accompany them to make it the most beautiful experience they will ever have. The first 2 dogs that I've worked with have naturally gone, so they're working with using that daily Reiki every day between human companion and animal has extended the quality of life for that animal and allowed the transition to be a loving experience on the animal's terms. But if that animal is suffering and in pain, practicing animal Reiki with them just eases that pain, and if you choose to use a veterinarian to help the transition, it becomes, as I just said, it can be the most loving, compassionate moment you've ever had with your animal. So, I have never shared that with anybody before, because who wants to be known as the person who, but no, I do. That's exactly, hey Jane, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry if you lost me. I thought I was in a place with really good reception too. That's the other reason why I picked you. Picked this place. So my true calling for helping people, human companions, and their pets is with animals in transition. Melissa, last night I went to sleep right after reading your message, and so that's why this is still on my mind this morning, because my subconscious took that information and just downloaded it, and this morning the person reached out to me who needed to reach out to me, and I had to share this with you guys. So that's all. I don't even know how to end this. I am so happy that you guys joined me. Thank you, Chris and Jane and Erin, and I can't see who else was on, but thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to share that message about my true calling and what I do. So everybody have a blessed, beautiful, amazing weekend. It is a bank holiday, as you say in the UK. Lou, how you doing, girl? You were over here in the US knocking it out of the park. Shamira, that's right, Shamira, thank you so much for watching. If you ever want to know more, I am going to post the link below My animal Reiki clients are around the globe, Australia, the UK, all over the US, because Reiki knows no boundaries. There is no geography. Energy is everywhere, and I can help you with any issues that you might have with your pet. I'll post the link below to Elaine Does Reiki. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. See you guys.